Hello guys, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 as Provence. This is going to be episode 2. So in the last episode we went ahead and started establishing ourselves in Brittany, and will hopefully eventually annex them, or at least get very close to annexing them. That's the plan anyways. So currently I'm trying to deal with a couple of things, such as our little derpy situation down here in Provence, the fact that I want to move my capital, but in order to move my capital there needs to be peace. I could potentially just peace out England right now and just try and get on with my business, but I would prefer for France to do it. To be honest, it's really tempting to just not be at war anymore. It's only going to give me a penalty of 30, so it's not that big of a deal, and I should be able to fix it. They're not willing to like an alliance or anything like that though, so we can't really do anything to try and fix our relations if we fuck them up by doing a separate peace treaty. So let's just chill out for a while and just try and see how things goes, basically. See if we can solve our little situation without having to go to peace, basically. Or we have to go to peace at some point, but I would prefer for France to do it for me. Gain money and less taxes. No, fuck that. Oh, I guess I don't have a choice. Stability is far too valuable. So I guess I just have to accept then. It's really going to be hurtful to my economy, but that's just how things are going to be, I guess. There's not too much I can do about that. So yeah. Let's keep going and hope that England can get its shit together and that France can do a fucking peace treaty. Seriously. No, France. Savoy is to get pissed at me. Yeah, they hate me already, so that's not a problem. We have a conquest against Savoy, that's fine, I don't really mind or care or whatever. The only reason why I got it is because I don't want to have a, I'm getting tired of this. Let's just peace out the fucking British. So how much did that piss them off? Yeah, a separate peace. That pissed them off by 30. That's gonna go away eventually though, so we're just gonna have to see in the long term how bad of an idea that was. Because now we have to see, can we change our capital? I believe we can. Yes, we can! Nice! We can go ahead and change our capital, which is very much part of my plan. My kind of awkward little plan, but nonetheless. So, I'm gonna now change my capital to either Maine or Anjou. I have no idea which one is best. They're pretty much similar. Same tax, same culture, same religion, same scary French course on it. Same, just in general, it's pretty much the same thing. I see like literally no difference here. And they both are, equally sort of exposed to the, the scariness of France and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I think we might just want to change our capital to... Oh man, I don't know. Ah, decisions! Decisions that do not matter at all, yet I care of them. Let's do Maine. Yeah. Or, fuck it, like, I don't know. I know there's like some riddles you can... Not riddles, fuck. My English skills are failing me basically right now. Okay, so I'm gonna close my eyes and then I'm gonna select one at random. And the selected one was Anjou, so that is going to be the capital. Fuck yeah. Let it be. So that is now our capital, so now, I will try and go for a decision that I want to do, which is accept cultural shift, which requires cosmopolitan to be the dominant culture. At the moment, that's not the case, simply because I have, if you look at the culture map mode, I have 2 provinces with cosmopolitan. I also have, I have 1 province with these guys, which is my primary culture, and I have 2 provinces with Breton. And I believe the main source of my problems with not being allowed to change my culture is the fact that I am... I think it's these provinces. So I believe by giving away one of these provinces, I should be allowed to... Ooh, I can make a core on it. But yeah, so now you kind of... I guess my plan is starting to get more and more obvious right now. Now you can sort of understand why I haven't made a core on this yet. Because I'm going to sell it away. And you might ask, why would I sell away a province just to change my culture? Because I want to be French. I want to be cosmopolitan. I guess at this point in time, the Occitan culture was quite different from what I've understood from, the more hardcore French culture up in the north. It's kind of like, I guess today the people living here are like pretty much as French as it gets. Or, I don't know. I shouldn't talk about these kinds of things as if I really understand what I'm talking about. My point is though that I think that I don't know. I think that I would prefer it to be cosmopolitan, and that's really it. I guess since I'm going to be focusing on this, being this culture is kind of awkward, so I'm going to try and do a cultural shift. So what I've come up with is I'm going to sell away that province of mine, this one right is. I'm going to sell it to a nation that I can reconquer it from later. Brittany is allied to Burgundy, which is of course a problem, so I'm not going to sell it back to them. Instead I'm going to see if I can find like a random derpy Irish state to sell it to. Someone who nobody likes. Somebody who has no allies or anything. So these guys have an ally with Scotland. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Munster though, they are getting invaded by Leinster, is that so? Against Munster in the Leinster conquest of Munster. So I guess maybe selling it to Munster would be a good idea, because they're going to get very weakened. Or maybe Tyrone. I mean, Tyrone would make a good truce with Connacht and Brittany. Really now? Okay. I'm thinking maybe these guys. Let's see if we can sell it to them, if they are willing to accept our lovely offer of awesome province. They're very much acceptable. They accept it. They won't take too much money for it, but that's fine, I can handle it. Let's sell that away. And there we go, we can now do a national decision, accept culture shift, which is going to kill our stability, but that's fine, because now we will get cosmopolitan as our new primary culture. We'll do that, and we have no stability now. Although, as you can notice, I have saved up quite a decent little chunk of administrative power in order to quickly boost my stability back up to the preferred level. Like so. So yeah, and now what I need to do is I pretty much so we now accept that's hilarious, we now accept the culture that we just shifted away from. So what I'm sort of going to try and do, you can also see the way I'm saving my diplomatic power rather than spending it on technology, and that is also a purpose. That's to do with the fact that I'm going to try and convert the traditional Celtic lands of at least this game regards the Britons as, or Bretons as Celts. Celtic, or I guess they are there. Yeah, they're Celtic Breton. So they are indeed a Celtic culture group. So I'm going to change that. I'm going to make them proper French people. That's the plan now anyways. So now what I need to do is I need to fucking invade Tyrone and take my stuff back, because I want it. We have recently, so now I need to wait a little bit though. Hopefully they're not going to be doing too many alliances or any bullshit like that while we wait. By the way, I have two, available diplomats, so why don't we try and make a little bit more friendship with the French. Friendship with the French. Fuck yeah. That was not intended, but it was kind of awesome regardless. So, how about a royal marriage? Nope, you don't like me because you can't afford another diplomatic relation. Well, boo-hoo, France. Oh well, I guess that's understandable. Now then, what... yeah, relations. Improve relations. I always want to make sure the French love me as much as they possibly can. Because I don't really feel like being at war with the French. Because they do have course on my stuff. And I feel like it's only a question of time before they take these provinces, but at least by the time they take them, I hope that I would have sort of established myself properly in this region. So I should probably start looking for some powerful allies. Like maybe Austria would be a very good one. They're not willing to take an alliance right now, but they're not that... they're quite far away actually. So never mind that. I guess we have to make sure that they... we have to sort of become a little bit more important on the grand scale of things before they will accept that. So, there we go, now we can declare war. We can also form an alliance. Oh fuck, we don't have any... yeah, we totally just... that's something I kind of forgot. So we have to fabricate a claim before we can do it. That's fine, I can't really... let's just start fabricating claims on... no, we already... yeah, we're improving relations with the French, never mind that. So I want to conquer the rest of Brittany at some point. Because Burgundy is one of those nations that... most of my campaigns, they fail basically by the fact that some of their provinces become French and some of them become Austrian. And... that sort of would be a good thing for us, because that would sort of remove the main ally of Brittany. So... oh, why don't we just speed up the game and see how things goes. By the way, how much... not fabricate... relations, here we go. Are we not... oh, we're not improving relations anymore. Have you maxed out? We have maxed out. So now we're going to start fabricating claims on a good old friend Brittany. Yes, we will indeed. So let's do Loiria. Sorry, by the way, for the sort of the breathing into the microphone problem, like that kind of stuff. I know it's annoying. I do recognize the fact that it's a problem. I do my best to try and avoid it, but it is. I guess my microphone is just not good enough for that to be avoided. It doesn't have any filters or anything fancy like that, so now you know. Austria, okay. Hey, look at Wales, they exist, that's kind of hilarious. I don't think I've seen Wales happen before. Usually Cornwall is the one to sort of gain independence here. But this time around it was Wales. Interesting. Interesting indeed. So now then, why don't we just sit around and do nothing? Sounds like something we can handle. I don't know, man. I feel like there's probably something we can do that I'm just not paying attention enough to do. Take a look at the progress. Yeah, we're getting there. It's gonna over halfway now. So if nothing bad happens while we're waiting, we should be able to. Warned by England. In general, no one likes Tyrone, so we should be fine. We should easily be able to just destroy them and get our province back. There we go. We're getting a core province. That's very good. So now we're going to immediately start changing that to French or cosmopolitan culture. I'm just going to call it French for simplicity. Do we have our claim? No, don't want to cancel. Don't want to cancel. So close. Ooh, peasants war in Muscovy. That's sad. Oh, there we go. Now we can go in and blob them. So why don't we just destroy them through brutal force and violence and all that nice stuff. There we go. So now we can send our derp, and we shall hereby declare derpiness on these derps. How about an alliance with Leinster? That sounds fun. Yeah, we can actually do that. They might be able to help us against Ulster. I don't know if it's going to be a good long-term investment to ally them, because, I mean, England might come up with the genius idea of invading in them at some point, so, I mean, that might bring us into a conflict with England, but I think having at least one ally at some point. No, I'm actually going to increase. I want to declare war first. No. Decisions. Let's just fucking ally ourselves with them. Just to have something to do. Of course, that removes our diplomat, but he's returning very quickly. So now we can do it. Call our willing allies. They will indeed join. Hopefully, they will not become the war leader. They did Provence and Lorraine. Oh, there you go. Leinster joined up. Nice. Oh, that's right. We still have a personal union with Lorraine, even though we've kind of gave away some of their territory to Burgundy. But hey, no hard feelings, right? It's fine. No problems there. Friends, you know. By the way, my navy, I totally forgot about that one. Let's go ahead and move that up now that we have a coastal province over there. And surprisingly, they have like taken no damage at all. So that's awesome. So you guys, ooh, free stability. Fuck yeah. I don't even care for like reform, desirability, or all that crap. Doesn't matter to me. All I care for is free stability. It's like the most awesome thing you can get. Alright, it's not the most awesome thing you can get, but you know, it's one of the most awesome things you can get, because it's fucking stability, man, which basically means you get a bunch of free points. And points are valuable. Very valuable. I do not know how to speak French. Anyways, should stop making fun of myself and my stupid spelling stuff. Should probably may try and do a landing over here, so why don't we build another boat for ourselves? A cog, yeah. Everybody loves cogs. Hopefully though, just occupying this will give me enough war score to actually win the war, because I have no interest in like expanding into... maybe expanding into Ireland would be hilarious, maybe I would want to do that. It's not actually that bad of an idea. I could like use my alliance with these guys to like just destroy these two. That would be hilarious, and it would give us a little bit more power, although currently I can't really afford too much when it comes to power. By the way, Burgundy. Yeah, Burgundy is stable. They're doing fine. They're in a... yeah, they're the target of a coalition that includes France. So I might as well just get in on that coalition, I think. That might be a good idea. I don't know. I think I'm just going to wait and see, because my main target is, of course, Brittany. So I want to save up my points to eventually, of course, annex them. Or make them a vassal. It depends what I feel like doing. But anyway, so now right now we're just waiting for our siege in Morbihan. I have no idea. This place to finish. Sadly, the Irish have nothing to say. But they shouldn't be too surprised the fact that we are invading them again. I mean, they never really had too much of a claim down here. I mean, the only purpose they own this province is because I gave it to them for strategic purposes. I never wanted to give it to them permanently, you know? So this should be enough. Yes, it is indeed. Oh wow, look at that, only 16, that's nothing. Wow. Awesome, now give me all your monies, because monies are good. Money. I love money. Maybe could you make them a vassal? That would be hilarious. Oh, we could. Vassal, I like that. Irish vassals, that sounds like something super awesome. Yeah, let's get ourselves an Irish vassal, why the fuck not? I mean, yeah, it's not really a question of why, it's a question of why not. Because, I mean, how much do we get from doing that? It's gonna piss off our neighbors. Yeah, France, one of the major ones that are gonna get pissed. But it is quite an interesting little thing to do. Hopefully it's not gonna be too much, or... I don't know though, I'm thinking it might be a bad idea to start involving myself in this area, because it might put me at conflict with England at some point, which is something I would prefer not to have happen. Although having a province up here might be good, because it's gonna increase my colonial range. But if I want to do that, I might as well just fucking annex them, you know? And I don't have enough war score to do that though, so never mind. Never mind. So I don't know, maybe I'll just not do that right now. Try and focus on what I actually need and what I care for. Although having them a vassal would be sort of hilarious though, so... Oh man, I don't know. So many decisions in this campaign! I don't like it. I do kind of like it, but you know, you get what I mean. I don't know, man, I don't know. I think I'm not going to do it. I'm going to have to take a lot of aggressive expansion penalty from taking Brittany. And that's going to piss France off, and so I should try and focus on getting as little of this aggressive expansion as I possibly could. 14, and how much this? That's going to be 21, so that's not that much. Fuck it, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Just for the lulz. And for the kind of a strategic advantage or whatever, I don't know. Point is, we did it, and it's awesome. France is still positive, so that's kind of good, I guess. I don't know, man. It's going to be really interesting to see how this situation with France evolves. And I keep breathing into my microphone, and I shouldn't be doing that. I'm sorry. I'm seriously, I'm really sorry. And I just failed my grammar again. I am serious. Wow. Yeah, I should just go kill myself, shouldn't I? But if I killed myself, there would be no Let's Plays of Provence on YouTube, and everybody loves Let's Plays of Provence on YouTube, so... Fuck it, let's keep going. See what happens. Royal marriage with Leinster. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Sure. Royal marriage with Tyrone as well, by the way. You hate me. Why do you hate me? Aggressive expansion. Ah, come on. Don't be such a bitch. I don't really know why being pissed at me for aggressive expanding is going to make you a bitch, but I don't know. I am not known for logic, I'm known for speaking a lot. Because that's what I do, I make Let's Plays, and in Let's Plays you talk a lot. Even though when there's really nothing to talk about, you just say a lot of random shit just to make up, just to keep... Yeah, even when I try to speak, I can't speak properly. Wow. Are we fabricating a claim against these fuckers? We are, yes, indeed doing that, so... That's happening, that's nice. So we're just gonna allow that to keep happening. I would prefer to fabricate claims on both of their provinces, because it's gonna make annexing them cheaper, as well as it's gonna be cheaper to core their provinces once we take them. How far are we away from turning the culture to this one? Yeah, we are working on it, so that's gonna work out, I believe. I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried indeed. Now then, what else are we currently doing? France is once again at war, fighting the Pope, it seems. I guess they're trying to take this province. That's good, as long as they don't invade me. They can do whatever they want. I would really like a war against France and Brittany. Oh, I mean Burgundy. That would be the most awesome of things. Because if they can do that, then that would open a window of sorts where you know, that I can use to invade Brittany, which is of course very much awesome. So why don't we? Oh, there we go, conquest. So why don't we immediately, now he has come back, we'll fabricate another claim. Fabricate all the claims on his stuff. All the claims! We'll have them all. And we will annex their shit. Lose power or... Yeah, this is such a dumb event. Like, oh no, he'll leave the the fucking the trade node. Oh, if there only was a way I could send him back to do the exact same thing. It literally only gives you like a couple of days without trade income, or not without trade income, with less trade income. And that's really, you know, I don't know why I should. Oh fuck! I totally forgot about forgot to core this place. Yeah, that's sort of a thing that I tend to do. Oh, yeah, that's okay. So I guess I can afford investing in technology now. I believe we have enough diplomatic power to... Ooh, military technology as well. Nice. Tech up. We don't really have that much tech, do we, compared to others. 444, 534. Yeah, we're not terribly bad, but we are not exactly good, what I would call good. I mean, look at Mecklenburg. Holy shit, 554. They're amazing. Of course, the fact that I'm conquering so much early game is sort of fucking up my, and you know, moving my capital, increasing stability, and all the fancy stuff that I've done that is killing my administrative power. It's of course removing the ability to take ideas, which is good because I wanted to of course take the exploration idea, or whatever it's called, which allows me to yeah, exploration ideas, which allow me to colonize the world. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting, really interesting. I think the main thing that's going to be interesting to see if the main thing that I'm sort of afraid of is that this campaign is sort of on the like, if France decide that this Let's Play should end, then it ends basically. France have complete sort of control over what I'm supposed to do, like whatever you know, you get the idea. If they invade, then I'm fucked. Hopefully though they have other, you know, priorities that they want to prioritize. I hope that anyways. So yeah. Lovely little nation we got going here. Seriously, France, go to war with Burgundy. That's, oh man. Of course I started the one Let's Play where Burgundy doesn't like split between France and Austria. God damn it. I guess that's sort of, it's kind of good because it sort of puts a strong nation against France, but a united, I mean, a strong Austria is you know, it's a very good way to keep France in check basically. Because Austria is sort of the other superpower of this time. Or not, because they are totally getting invaded by the Venetians, which is kind of pathetic, Austria. Get your shit together, seriously. So in the meantime, we are kind of just sitting around, not doing anything, which we probably should. We need to keep making sure that there's always a... So their rivals are England, Burgundy, and Castile. So a good way to increase relations would be to put one of their rivals as my rivals. I have no rivals at the moment, and I should totally take Brittany immediately to become my rival, because that makes sense, right? Let's also make... should I just go ahead and make Burgundy? They hate me a lot, don't they? No, they don't actually disapprove of me that much. Wow, okay. So that's fine then. I mean, I might not want to do that. But I prefer having the French like me over the Burgundians, you know, so I might want to go ahead and put them as a rival just to get that extra relation boost. Who are the enemies? The enemies of France. That'll be Castile, England, yeah, pretty much the same people, but the rivals are these guys though, so... maybe putting Castile as a rival wouldn't hurt too much? I don't know though, they're kind of dangerous. It varies from game to game whether or not Castile is awesome. In general, that applies for every nation, I guess. Except for certain nations that seem to just always be good. Oh, tension along the Provence border. Oh well. Might face a war against Savoy at any moment then. That's fine. We can handle it. So, wow, Austria just failed at life. Wow, huh. Well, that's surprising. Austria is not one of those people who fail usually. They usually just become awesome. Oh, England just lost their civil war, I think. Lancaster, okay. Yeah, I think that's has something to do. Because there's like the War of the Roses. That's like an event or something like that over in good old England. So yeah. By the way, am I funding my army? I am. Yes, indeed, I'm doing that. So I shouldn't be doing that. Should be lowering that just to gain more money. I have a lot of money actually. I should try to totally just recruit some advisors. Let's get ourselves a guy with 4 prestige. Sure. How much money am I can't really afford any more advisors than that though. So I'm gonna keep it at that for now. We need to get that extra administrative points, which are, of course, very, very necessary. So I'm gonna make sure I always have the maximum amount of that kind of stuff. Or I guess that's one of the main reasons for having advisors in this game, is to get that extra boost to your points, basically. And I regard administrative power as being the most important. So yeah, I'm gonna lose some money. That's fine. I would prefer that over losing power. Culture accepted. We accept Britain. Okay. Kind of cool. So how about we change that and just stop accepting them and by converting them, basically. Yeah! Awesome! Let it be. Let it happen. Okay, so we are not doing much, are we now? Ah! Brittany! You are no longer allied to Burgundy. You're only allied to the one province minor of Milan. Of course, they are allied to a bunch of people, but I believe Brittany is more powerful than Milan, and as a result they will become the war leader, which will prevent Milan from calling any other derps into the war. So yeah, now we are in a good position to declare war on good old Britain here. So I think that's something we're going to go and do, though. Although I believe we're going to go ahead and do that in the next episode. So yeah, thanks so much for watching this episode of Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 as Provence. And until next time, bye.